Hi, my name is Emily Gallo. I'm an author, and I'm here to read a little bit of my third novel, which is Kate and Ruby. Kate and Ruby is available in paperback on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Powell's, other websites. It's available on ebook and on iBook, and it's also available on Audible and iTunes with yours truly reading it. I'd like to read an excerpt from the book. The phone call last night had been unnerving. Kate didn't know this guy, Peter, but his news had jolted her back to a time in her life she had worked hard to forget. And now she'd be visiting the apartment of the man who had broken her heart, the only man she had ever loved enough to marry. It wasn't a large apartment building, 4 stories with 2 apartments on each floor. She saw the buzzer for Martin's apartment and pushed it. No one answered her ring for a couple of minutes. Just as she was about to press it again, the front door to the building opened, and an attractive, muscular, 50-ish man stood smiling in front of her. He wore tight jeans and a white t-shirt with a red awareness ribbon and the words San Francisco AIDS Foundation written across his chest. He reached out his hand and said, "You must be Kate. I'm Peter. We spoke on the phone." Kate shook his hand tentatively, a little taken aback by the words on his shirt. "Yes, hi. Is that how Martin died?" She nodded toward his chest. Yes, he'd been HIV positive for years, but hadn't contracted full-blown AIDS until 3 years ago, just after his longtime partner died. It was almost as if Martin wanted to wait so that he could take care of John first. Kate smiled. "That doesn't surprise me. He was an exceptional man and an extraordinary friend. Come on up. I couldn't remember where the buzzer was inside the apartment to ring you in." She followed him up the stairs to the 3rd floor. The door to the apartment was ajar, and as Peter pushed it open, she could see an elderly black woman sitting on a chair in the living room. Kate stopped short and gasped when she saw the woman. "Ruby, Kate's here," Peter said as he walked into the room. Ruby sat stiff and motionless, staring out the window. She didn't move her gaze or speak, but nodded ever so slightly in response. Kate wasn't sure how to respond and decided not to acknowledge the nod or Peter's comment. She just walked into the room, glancing around guardedly. "Where's the box?" "Oh, it's in the bedroom. Let me get it for you." "I'll come with you," Kate added quickly, and followed Peter into the bedroom. There were piles of boxes, all neatly stacked and labeled. The only pieces of furniture were a bed and a dresser. Peter lifted a box off a pile with Kate written on neat block letters. "Let me help you bring it to your car." "No, I'm fine. It's not too heavy. I can manage it." She walked back in the living room. This time, Ruby looked into her eyes. Kate decided to take the high road. "Nice seeing you again, Ruby." No matter how much she tried to soften her voice and color it with sweetness, the words sounded extremely sarcastic. Ruby's answer was an icy stare. So as you can see, Kate and Ruby, at the beginning of the book, don't exactly like each other. Curious to know what happens next with Kate and Ruby, you can buy the book. As I said, it's on most websites, Amazon, it's on Audible and ebook. Thanks very much, and I'll see you again and we'll read some more of Kate and Ruby.